Hello, everybody. Today, and welcome to Workforce Wednesday. Today, my guest is Joshua Luger. Joshua is the Director of Surgical and Emergency Services, and obviously, um, he's certainly playing that part today as we talk about a lot of uh, the jobs that we have here at Avera. And obviously, there's a lot of jobs, and there's a lot of jobs not only in Marshall but elsewhere. Can you just touch on a little bit, Josh, on you know where Avera is all spread out to in the region?
Yeah, absolutely. So, again, as most people know, Avera Marshall is a major healthcare service. Obviously in Southwest Minnesota, we are currently in Granite Falls, Marshall, and Tyler in our area, also in Pipestone, with a couple of offshoot clinics in Worthington and also in Windham. So we have quite a bit of spread across the whole of Southwest Minnesota. Together in partner with Avera, we're in 300 plus locations, more than 100 communities across 5 states. We are a health ministry rooted in the gospel, guided by Christian values. So our mission, again, is one of the things that draws people to work with us. And locally, our team provides a full range of medical care from the hospital, emergency department, surgery, as you can see here, and cancer center, behavioral health, nursing homes, hospice and home care, and clinics as well.
Okay, wow, good. So let's touch on some of these jobs. I'm going to share the screen and touch on some of the jobs that you have listed on our website, and a lot of them. We have 21 on them, 21 of our 21 of our jobs on here. But let's touch on the bases, touch base on the ones that you want to kind of talk about today.
Yeah, so I like to touch base on nursing. I'm a nurse by trade, so that's, I think, where we can hit up here.
Okay, so the one
So this is a med surg job. So medical surgical nursing. This is where the majority of our patients recover from a wide array of medical diagnoses, from maybe you've had a surgery and you need recovery after that, more intense than maybe just being able to go home after an outpatient procedure. You could have electrolyte imbalances. You could have infections and that kind of stuff that potentially you were sick. So that's where you would see somebody on a med surg floor taking care of you. And this is a nursing position, generally with an associate's degree or higher, and is registered in the state of Minnesota. General certifications for this are your basic life support, and then also some more in-depth things are required. It looks like for this specific position with advanced cardiac life support and pediatric advanced life support as well.
Okay, you just clicked on the labor and delivery. Obviously, sounds pretty obvious and what that all means.
Yeah, so labor and delivery position here is open for, it looks like a 0.6 FTE, so it's 48 hours a week. It's a night shift position. The biggest thing with this position is also, again, a licensed RN position with a secondary on our med surg floor as well. BLS and NRP are both certifications that you have to have for this position, and then also ACLS and stable and NRP are more related to neonatal care and care of the newborn. And then obviously A1 is the nursing certification for labor and delivery as well. So those are all things that are required for that position. So it's a pretty certification detailed position, taking care of all the moms and babes that we see here at Avera Marshall.
Yeah. So once you click on one of the Avera jobs, instead of hitting the back button, all you can have to do is look on the right-hand side of the screen and see the amount of other nursing jobs, whether it's behavioral health, you name it. There's a lot of different jobs. Of course, there's all sorts of different other kind of jobs that is kind of little out of Josh's expertise here today. But yeah, a lot of nursing jobs here. That is for sure. Is there any other one you want me to click on, and maybe we can even separate them through?
Well, we have obviously the registered nurse and the inpatient behavioral health department there. That position is where we would obviously be taking care of our patients with mental health diagnoses, needing help with treatment. Again, it's another RN licensed position. This position does require CPI, which is more of a what, in my opinion, would be a verbal Tai Chi to make sure that we're using words to decrease any type of intense behavior from patients that maybe are getting maybe violent or anything like that. So that position is on behavioral health. It's we're essentially, like I said, we help treat people with mental health disorders, and it's a really awesome place to work.
Okay. So
We have a couple of emergency department positions is open as well. I'm not seeing them quite on there, but they might be further down on the list. Again, the emergency department positions are also open. Those are night shift positions as well. And again, those are pretty much similar to med surge, where they require the same things. The only thing that's a little bit different is they require TNCC, which is a trauma nurse core curriculum, which is just a little bit more in depth in the trauma side of stuff when accidents happen and that kind of stuff.
Okay. So let's figure out how to apply for a job. I'm going to click on this unit supervisor one here. So obviously you can go to the Avera website, but you can also go through our website to see the amount of jobs. I'm going to click on the visit website for the Avera job search, find these things, and you can kind of see a good description of the responsibilities and the requirements. And just like anywhere else, all you got to do is hit on that apply button.
Yeah, it's very, very simple. They've really streamlined the process with our IT, and made it very easy to apply for jobs. We've also done a couple job fairs and that kind of stuff too in the area. And I'm sure there's more to come with those as well. So yeah, it's a very simple process. Once you click on the apply button, it's a couple of questions. Most of those are standard questions that we have to ask everyone. And there's an easy link to upload your resume, your cover letters. And a lot of times too, it can auto copy from your resume if you upload it right away, and you don't even have to fill anything out. So it's a very smart system.
Yeah, it has become a lot easier over the time. I remember when I first started applying for jobs, you still had to use resume paper and hand it in by paper. So things have really become easier these days, and as far as applying for work. So let's make it easy for individuals to apply for these really wonderful Avera jobs. Any other jobs you want to touch on, or what? Or if not, why is Avera such a great place to work?
Yeah, in my opinion, I love working for Avera. A lot of it is in regards to the mission. We really, I feel like, that does set us apart. A lot of times decisions are made in meetings and stuff that I'm in based on, patients. It's not based on bottom dollar or anything like that. It really is patient driven. We're definitely more focused on that. I've been at other facilities, other Catholic facilities, and again, that just isn't always the case. And really, Avera Marshall, we really do put patients first, and then we focus on that. And that's what I think makes us a great place to work and sets us apart from other places.
Great. People have questions about these jobs. I know Michelle Person is very active with a lot of the jobs over there, but what's the best number to reach her at, or what's the best number to call to try to apply for some of these jobs?
Yeah, so people can call Avera Marshall directly. Also, the recruiting offices at Avera, which is Join Avera, 605-504-4444. So it is pretty easy to call. And like you said too, there's avera.org/careers, which is like is what we looked at just recently. Very easy to get to. So that's kind of where that works out. It's really simple to get a hold of us. The basic 507 number for us, I believe, is 507-537
9661.
I forget Yes, you got it. So That's really the easiest way to get a hold of us there. And you can request to talk with HR. A lot of times it'll just go to the corporate offices too if you can't get a hold of us. So it usually goes to somebody that can answer.
Sure. Yeah, the number once again is 532-9661. A number of people that you can visit with. Apply for these jobs today. These are really good jobs. I know that Avera partners with a lot of schools in the area as well. So those are some of the conversations you can have with some of the leadership over here at Avera in Marshall or Sioux Falls. So, Josh, anything else you'd like to share today?
No, thanks for having me on, Brad. I really appreciate it, and we here at Avera are hopeful that we can see some of the folks that are watching this video and work with them in the future.
All right. Thanks so much, and thanks for your time today. I know you're busy.
Thanks, Brad.